why you are sad, why you are disturbed, why you are shocked. The reason behind is nothing but not watering your seed of the soul. Because bliss, the happiness, comes from your soul. And you do not know the one who had made your body to move, to extend, to expand. You do not know the one who had made you alive till now. And when you have the knowledge of the one, then only you can search it out. That state comes with the help of the teachings by the true master. So that is what Guru Nanak Deva is saying, that those do not think of the Guru, because the people, especially the egoist people, the egoists are those who are sitting on the high chairs, having the big wealth outside, some big posts. They only shy and they want to be master, but they don't want to sit in the feet of any master.
Guru Nanak Dev said that those who do not think of the Guru, the Master, and think themselves as clever shall be left in the field like the scattered sesame and have 100 masters to please them. These wretches bear fruits and flower, but within they are filled with ashes. Please explain what the Guru, the Master, Guru Nanak Dev, what Guru Nanak Dev is saying, the importance of a true master, that if you do not think of a master, the true master, and think yourself as clever, that you do not need a true master, then you will be like sesame seeds scattered in the field, which have not brought any crop. Looks as something you have achieved, but you have not. It will be like wretches, that the one who had not beared anything inside, the happiness, the blissfulness inside, but outside he shows himself the happy man, but inside he is not having any happiness. And because outside in the world there are people, those who will appreciate, admire you, thinking on that what you have in the external world, in the outside world. But in the inside world, You are disappointed person, unhappy person. Because outside you have something of the external world with you. So you think yourself that you are something great because that people outside admires you, gives you respect, but inside you are unhappy. You are not in peace. You are not in bliss. That you know. So it is like the seeds put in the field, but it had not gone inside the earth. So it did not bring any crop, but are kept somewhere outside on the corners. So the words used by all these godly people are very important. If we understand the meaning, because in the outside world, let it be whoever you are. You had gone happily, very happily, with a big bang, that I am going to that school, one of the best school, I am going to that college, I am going to the motor driving school, I am going there, here, internship, that thing, this thing for practice. You tell everything with proud. When you go to learn something from some master, anywhere in any institute, let it be you are a big doctor or a big engineer, you are a big businessman or a politician or anyone. Because everyone went somewhere to learn the things. And he feels proud in learning even. In learning. If he had gone to the best school or best college or best training school or the best dance master, best choreographer, best director, best film institute, he feels proud in telling that I had been under that master. So by that name itself, he feels proud. But in the field of truth, where the subject is truth, what is truth? Truth is the one which cannot be seen, which cannot be heard, which cannot be smell, taste, or touch. Truth is one invisible, unhearable, no taste, no smell, no feeling. Unless you experience it. You have to practical experience the truth. Then only you can use all that senses which is not presentable Whether you want to show it by your eyes, want to show by the words, the Vaani, the lecture, or by smell, or by touch, or by taste. Even in the truth world, we had taken the God, because truth subject, the truth is connected with the God. Your God is same as you. You have brought God to you and you have conditioned yourself in such a way as the God agrees to you whatever you say to the God. Wherever you make the God to stand, let it be in the crucified state. Jesus is yet on the crucified state. Not yet been taken away. The nails are not yet taken out. It is your God. If it was your brother or sister or somebody, mother or father, crucified like this, you would have immediately removed the nails, not to keep on standing. But you know, God is dead. Jesus is dead. So whatever the way I like, I can put him. You can put any idol of the God in any way you want. You can go confess to the idol. You can ask all excuses for what you had done wrong. And you think God had excused you. It is you who is asking, it is you who is acknowledging. You only. You keep on reciting Ram, 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 say Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. You say you are all that part. You keep on ringing the bells. You do whatever you want with your God. Because it is not that God wants it, but it is you who want. But if the live gods are there, suppose if today Jesus comes back, how will you treat him? Will you say that Jesus is again back? No. Because for you, Jesus, Son of Mary, is crucified. Will you say if Buddha comes, or Mahavira comes, or Kabir comes, or Farid, or Socrates, or Lao Tse, or Meera, or Sahajo, or Lalla, will you accept? You won't. Because they will not go as per you. You can control the dead gods, but not the live gods. Live gods cannot come under your control. Because you are just a drop. And if drop talks about taking the sea inside, or if drop thinks of making the sea to move as per him, it's very difficult. Impossible. Yes, if you bring the sea photograph, then you can make sea anyway. When a painter makes a sea photograph, he makes anyway whatever he wants to make. So your gods are also made by you. You can say another way, truth Because truth is God. God is truth. So truth, whatever way you want, whatever way you feel, you give your meaning to the truth. Nobody bothers. You said they are the true masters. Those explains to you about the sayings of these godly people. But what they explains you is not that experiences by them. Experience means when you move on as per the words, the sayings of them, execute them, make yourself completely dead in life. When you are dead while in life, while alive, you are dead, then only that all the sayings of any saint, let it be Ibrahim, Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Sahjo, Lalla, Mira, Scrat, Laos, whoever, the saints on this earth, those who are truths, will enter in that body and speaks through. They will revive the meaning, what they were actually to say whenever they came on this earth. So the one who speaks, the one who teaches the subject, we say him the master. So this subject is invisible. This subject is not compulsory for your promotion in this world, because nowhere in the world the truth subject is compulsory for your promotion, for your some business or any post. So that's why nobody thinks of studying with the truth master. So there are no true masters in the world. When I say there is no true masters in the world, they are, but they are sitting not somewhere publicly having the certificates or degrees by the so-called the agents, the distributors for the God. You see, there are many degrees are given in the world by those who can call themselves the saints. Originally, those who are truth are beyond any degrees, beyond any certificates, no certification by the outside materialistic world. Because that certificate is also invisible. So to search them, to search those who are dead body moving with the life. Life is the truth. Body is the dead. Life is always there. Body dies and takes birth. So life is truth. So when life joins the body, it becomes like a voice to give you the message, to communicate to you that what the life is, because you cannot understand without the words. So words just to communicate, to tell about the life. Life means truth. Truth means God. God means Ibrahim, Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Lao Se, Scrat, Mira, Sahjo, Lalla, Sai,
Baba Ram Paramahansa and all, that what they were speaking when they were alive on this earth, in those faces which you have with you, the words they said which you compiled in the form of a book which you say the epics, the spiritual books, scriptures. So in that, what actually is the meaning of those sayings, because you have to reach to the level where you can understand the meaning. So one who teaches you, who explains you the meaning of those what they have said, we say in the worldly language, the teacher, the master. It is not the body is saying. Body is dead. It is not the energy saying. It is a combination of energy and the body instrument which brings a voice. Like your mobile is of no use if there is no current to it, no battery to it. When you put battery in mobile, the voice comes. You remove the battery, so battery is battery and instrument is instrument. Both are waste. When it joins, then only you understand. So voice is the truth. Body is truth, energy is truth. When voice from the one who is neither the body nor the energy, that voice is true voice, who neither takes him as a human being, the body, or the energy, neither the outside dead body nor the inside energy, which we say the truth, the God. He is nowhere. He is lost. He is beyond. He is nothing, dissolved. So that the one who is dead, dead means beyond the body, beyond the energy, and whatever the joining of two, the voice comes, is coming from the one who is beyond this body and the energy inside. So the one who is beyond this body and the soul energy, we say him the world, the God. So all these Ibrahim, Buddha, Mahavir, Jesus and all those godly people are beyond the body and the energy. Today they are in God Om, the God. When they were on this earth, they also experienced themselves while in the journey as you are today, in the materialistic world, in the bodily world, they were the same. But the day was there when they came to know that there is a something behind this body and the life energy. And when they went in search of this, they lost themselves. They lost that they are not the body, not the energy. Then they reached to beyond and they lost in that deep sea like. And from there, the God speaks, God enters, taking the one inside and comes to the body to communicate to the world, to tell to the world about the truth. What actually is the truth? What actually is the God? So whenever the world have any doubt about Abraham or Buddha or Mahavira, the Abraham speaks through that body because he is now in God home. Buddha speaks through that body whenever Buddha's any sayings comes. If any doubt comes of Guruvaani, Mahavira comes and clarify. Anything comes of Sikhism, Guru Nanak Dev comes and clarify. So that body has become like a window for all those gods. And whatever in the world, the people, if they are thirsty or hungry, if they are in search of the God, in search of themselves, that who are they, then only whatever the words they hear or read in the epics gets the meaning through that one, the body who is not in body, who is beyond the body. Beyond the body means he is not connected with anything of the outer world, even he is in the outer world. But nothing touches to him. Nothing touches to him. Like we get sad or happy, but he is beyond any sadness and the happiness. He is beyond any respect and the disrespect, beyond any birth and the death. So that the one who is having all equally in the world, everything equally in the same manner, he we say is the bliss state, in bliss state, and that bliss state is called the truth. So the truth, when speaks anything from the mouth, it becomes the master, because he is giving the teaching of the truth. He is giving teachings of the truth. What the truth is? That you are neither this body nor the energy inside. So the name what is given to the body and you live in body is completely the dead game. You are completely going through the dead game, and death never makes you happy. So the moment when you understand the theory, then only your life moves in the other direction. The direction of happiness, direction of bliss. And that takes you to out of from this birth and death cycle. So this is what, unless you have the teachings from the master, as you have not got anything other than getting the teaching from the master in the world for outside materialistic subjects, which you feel proud in telling, that I have studied in Oxford, I had been under the guidelines of Shah Rukh Khan. So you say he is my master. But you never search for the master of truth. You never search, because that subject is not required to you throughout your life. Even that the only subject which is required, because human life is just a base for your all the future, what is going to come in infinite time. If God is your base, God is your truth, God is your teacher, truth is your teacher, then only you can reach to the God home. So you have to just go through the teachings of the one who had said, but get it acknowledged by the live master, because for the dead books, live master required to put the life in it. You could have studied your books at home while you had gone to school and colleges. Everything in the books is written, but you could not understand. So to understand, you need the teachers. You have to spend lakhs of rupees to go every day to learn from the live teacher. So dead books could not give you anything. But you have to reach to the true masters to learn what is written in that epics. But you never think of going to the true master, because that subject you think is bore.
that subject you think is unwanted, that subject is not required. But that only is the base. That only is the base for your life. If there is no base, your life will be completely disturbed. Completely disturbed. And as it is, the whole world is disturbed. But no one wants the reason behind it. Why I am sad. So that the reason already given by all the spiritual masters in their birth time, in their alive state, which you could not understand and you are sad today. That's why Guru Nanak Dev said that without the master, you cannot learn anything. So without the master of truth, you will be getting nothing except the disturbances, sadness in this world. So unless there is a farmer in the field, even by putting the seeds, the crop will not come. Farmer had to do many things in the field to bring the good crop. Likewise, if you have the true master, he will bring your life in light. Your life in light. Subject of truth means that tells you this body which you are saying, I am this, I am that, but you are not this, you are not that. This outside is just a temporarily role, but who are you who had made this body, who is making this body to move, who is going to destroy this body? That the complete theory is taught to you only when you go to the school of truth. When you join it, when you hear the lectures by the true master, as you have gone to the schools to learn the mathematics, science, so you are going to hear the subject, whatever was there, by your master, the science master, the math master, the history master, the geography master, the politics master, the medicine master. You could not have come to know anything other than teaching from a master. Everybody is not doctor because everybody is not going to learn. So you need to learn. The subject is truth. And unless you learn, unless you get the teachings of what is written there, you cannot reach to the God home. Because these all people sitting in the God home are giving you the way, giving you the message to come to your home, because that home belongs to you. That home is not that only for these godly people, but we all are godly. Only we have forgotten. We could not find the true master who can take us over there. So that's why we are here, scattered seeds, sesame, many births, because our crop had not come. So whatever outside we show our face, we are not the same face. We are not the laughing, the peaceful face. Inside we are disturbed, because these seeds are not buried in the earth. So if you come under the true master, he will be working as the farmer is working. He will be watering you with his all that true sayings. He will be feeding you. with his self contemplating on you. He will be doing all that. Sometimes he will be calling you near to him. So the true master brings you up by voice, by sayings, by 2 words, by teachings. He will bring you up by, when you come in his mind, he is thinking about you. He'll bring you up by calling you near to him, by touch. As you go to the feet of the master, when you go for hug, so touch the vibrations which goes through the voice, teachings which goes through the thinking about you by the master. You are thinking, but master when thinks, you get more connected. That's why it is required after 75% of journey to come forward to win contact with the master. You can study correspondence by the voice, listening somewhere, wherever you are. 75% of journey can be completed by that. 25% journey will be in the contact with the master. So that is very important, because at last you need a hand, because there is a deep fall where you may get perplexed sometimes, you may get disturbed sometimes. So they are hand to hands with the master. Because there is a chances to fall down also. Because then the ego comes sometimes. When you are not able to complete the journey, you could not get the complete journey with the true master, because the master is a fire, is a death. At last you are going to die. So that time you may be feared of it and you may go back. You may go back to the world. Going back to the world, now the subject is not the Maya, subject is truth, but you are not complete. You are not the complete truth. So even you will show by face that yes, I am, and you may bring something wrong sayings about the master to make yourself the right. So that point, when you keep in mind that I am not able to fulfill the journey, and you go back, and going back you have the thousands of people to appreciate you, to admire you, but you will not get the accomplishment of your journey, and that will only be known to you when you leave the body. So this is what one has to understand, the importance of the master. Without the master you could not learn anything in this world. So how you will learn without the master of the other world? The other world is the truth. Truth. Knowledge of truth. When you have the knowledge of the truth, then only you can relax, you can satisfy, you can be in peace. Otherwise, this materialistic, deadly world knowledge will only make you dead. Outside knowledge will not make you to the bliss. Outside knowledge is just the disturbances. Outside knowledge is just the disturbances without having the inner knowledge. It is like you are just washing the leaves, washing the branches, washing the stem, but you are not putting the water to the roots. If you are not putting the water to the roots, even you are washing the leaves or the branches or the stem, the tree will fall down one day. the plant will be no more. So you have to water the roots unless it is ready to give you the fruits. So you had never watered your inner, that the seed of soul. With that soul which came at the time of birth, which made your body from that small to this height of 5-6 feet, the weight from 1 kg, 2 kg to today 70, 80, 100 kg. Who had made it? But you never came to know about that seed who had made this body. So in this body, there is a seed of the soul which is not yet broken. And when it is broken, then it has to go also the same way as your body came to the fruit point. That today you can say you are matured enough. What we say, he is matured enough. 18 years we say he is matured. 21 means complete matured. So it means the fruit had come of the body. But the fruit of the body, if fruit is beautiful, but if inside there is no juice to it, it is not sweety, then how you will like the fruit? So likewise, if your body is so beautiful, you have the strength in it, you have the business outside, the good business, you are on the big post, but inside there is no bliss, there is no happiness, then outside whatever you have is of no use. Why you are sad, why you are disturbed, why you are shocked? The reason behind is nothing but not watering your seed of the soul. Because bliss, the happiness, comes from your soul. And you do not know the one who had made your body to move, to extend, to expand. You do not know the one who had made you alive till now. And when you have the knowledge of the one, then only you can search it out. So that's why the school of truth, the teacher of truth required. If there is no teacher of truth, how can you understand the truth? If you do not go to the class of any mathematics, if you never attended any math, will you be knowing the addition or the subtraction or the multiplication or division? It was the mathematics teacher who taught you. If you were not going to any college of medicine, would you have operated any body? Will you make any surgery to the body if you have not been qualified doctor by the college, not by the doctor who had given you practice? Likewise, in the outside world, you get the knowledge, the teachings from the master and get it practice, and you are certified doctor or engineer or businessman. You have to take the knowledge of truth, but hardly in the world people goes for learning for the truth. If at all they go, they just go and just touching the leaves only, enjoying with the leaves, enjoying with the branches, enjoying with the stem, but not going to the root. So it is hardly someone goes to the root, which I always say, 7 lakh people in the world of today going to that, learn about the root, walking, and 700 who had gone beyond the root, those who could come to know everything about this creation. So once they are certified by the God himself, there is no teaching required, because they are the truth. There are people in the world to teach you about you. You do not know anything about you. You know everything about outside, but you do not know anything about you. It is like you are going outside to earn the money from morning till night. You are earning 500, 200, 1000. But you do not know that in your Almira there are the billions of amount is there. You do not know anything about your treasure inside. So the treasure of insight is displayed by the master of truth. Your insight is complete the theory of truth. So the truth makes you to be happy all the time. Because the truth tells you about the life story. That why it is happening with you, why this sadness coming to you, why your children are not studying, why you are not getting the job, why you have got this disease, why, and all why answers will be given to you, will be taught to you, and the moment you come to know, everything will be relaxed, you will be in happy mode. Automatically. So that is what Guru Nanak Deva is saying, that those do not think of the Guru, because the people, especially the egoist people, the egoists are those who are sitting on the high chairs, having the big wealth outside, some big posts. They are only shy and they want to be master, but they don't want to sit in the feet of any master. So the difference between the world masters and the true master is, outside in the world, with your masters you can sit on the chairs, you don't feel shame because you pay to them what they have been taught to teaching to you. But in the inner world, the godly world, the masters are not taking anything from you, but only giving. But only giving. So those says, if you want to know about the truth, you have to be very modest. You have to cut whatever you are. Your ego of being a big man or a doctor or an engineer or a businessman or whatever, you should forget that. Whatever you are, you have to sit on the feet of the master. It is not that outside feet, but the inside you have to be so much modest. Modesty is required. That yes, you can sit to learn, to teach about the life. So he says, who do not think of Guru and think themselves as clever shall be left in the field like the scattered sesame field, scattered sesame, and 100 masters to place them. Because everybody wants to be master, nobody wants to be servant here. Everybody wants to be Guru, nobody wants to be Shishya. So unless you are Shishya, you are disciple, unless not modest, you cannot achieve the target of that master, the Guru. Because unless you have your legs, how can you think about your face? So this is what you have to understand, that without the master you cannot move. It will be like outside people will be admiring you, hundreds of masters will admire you. But he said, even hundreds of masters to please you, because they are the masters without experiences. So they will admire you. Because they are also doing the business, you are also doing the business. They know if we admire, then only we'll get something. So they are also admiring you. Even the people, those who are saying themselves the spiritual masters, but are not admiring you, so they are somewhere doing it just to get something from you. So these type of people are more. They are the master like of mathematics, science, not having experience, but explaining about them, those who are gods, those who are true masters.
because it cannot be taught to you without the experience. Truth cannot be taught to you without the experience. It is the worldly knowledge which is required to gather in the mind and tell you. But the truth knowledge not coming from the mind, coming through the heart. So that the knowledge of heart only one can understand whenever there is a thirst. Truth cannot be understood unless you have a thirst to know about the truth, that who are you, from where you are, where you have to go. So people are dying at last, showing themselves outside that they are happy, peaceful. They do not require the master of truth. Even knowing everything that nothing can be said, nothing can come to me without the master. And Guru Nanak Deva, he was so much impressed by the master that he used the word Guru in front of Nanak. So that the Guru, the master, is required to know yourself from where and where to go, how to live. With the true master only he comes to know the way of living also. And then also the art of dying. The completion of the journey is with the way of living and the art of dying. So that within you, if there is no bliss outside, can you give happiness to anybody? No. Unless you are bliss inside, you cannot have that peace outside. Because bliss, the truth inside, the knowledge of truth inside can only bring the bliss outside in the world. Enjoyment, peace. So if you are interested to get more peace, you have to get involved with the more true classes. To be with the more truth, you will get that complete bliss. So this you have to understand, because every words of these godly people have the deep meaning in it. I say to you that body or the energy inside, these both are not individually the master, but combination of these two gives you the voice, and voice is the master. That is what said the Vaani. Vaani is Guru. But how to learn that what is Vaani given by Guru Nanak Deva in Japuji Sahib? What is Vaani given by Krishna in Gita? What is given by Abraham in Torah? What is given by Jesus in Bible? What is given by Buddha in Dhampad? What is given by Mahavir in Janvani? So you have to understand, no? By all these people, books, Kabir, Farid, books, what is said by Meera, what is said by Sahajobai, what is said by Lao Tse and Skarat, who will teach you? Teachings are of two sides. One is making the rectification and telling you. One is not looking into even. He just tells whatever comes from inside. And whatever comes from inside, if body is dead, one is beyond the body and the energy, dissolved in the one. So then when you talk about Socrates, when you talk about Lao Tse, when you talk about Buddha or Mahavira, they themselves speaks. They themselves teaches you what they said hundreds or thousands years before. That will have impact on you. How can you differentiate between that one who is not having experience and telling, the Pandit, and the one who is having the experience and telling? The difference will be the experienced one will have the big impact on you. Big bang. It will bring you to the conscious level.
It will keep you away from the materialistic world. He will make you the same as God. So when you are beyond the two, God speaks through you. What speaks? The words. Words, joining of words is sentence. We say the Vaani. When it is clubbed together, the sentences are clubbed. Because there is no other way than to tell you other than the words. So the words combine, we say the lecture, the Vaani. And Vaani is Guru. Vaani is master. Not the body, not that inside energy. But the Vaani is, the lecture is the master. Because it's a voice which is going inside you, not the body going inside you. So the moment you come to know about the voice, you come to your brain, which has the full knowledge of the outside world, even of the truth world. When you go with that, it kills all your whatever you have copied from outside and brings you to the fresh level. What is fresh level? Making you zero. The fresh field. Like a plain water. Any color comes to it, becomes same color. So when there is a truth, there is a blankness, there is a zero to state, you will see everything is moving of its own. Of its own. Not doing anything. It's just shunya. Beyond even observation. Not even the observer. Observer is also lost. So that state of losing your even the observation, losing even your observer state is God. That is called enlightenment. Where everything is lost. So you have to go from today, wherever you are, to the state of enlightenment where you are not. Because death will make you not. But before the death, you had to die. You had to be not. And that how to be not, while being you are not, how to reach to that state is said by the Master, teachings by the Master, who is not. Who is not can only give you the teachings about who you are to not to be. So the impact of the lecture will make you in the direction of being not. When you are not, automatically the profit losses inside outside the world, respect, disrespect, birth and death will become the same. So that state comes with the help of the teachings by the true Master. But those who are egoist of the materialistic world, those who think themselves great, those who have feared, those who have just forget about the dying, the death, that who will be the next to control us. Will we be controlling there? Will we remain the same as we are today, the officer or the doctor or minister or star, whatever we are? After that, where will be? So one who teaches you the life after death, how to be here, to be bliss throughout your infinite life, is the Master. The Master makes you all complete in love. Complete in love with yourself, and with your love you will love the whole humanity. So that is what Guru Nanak Dev is saying. You have to understand, if you don't have the Master, you try to be clever because you say that I am something, but you were never anything. You have learned everything from some schools or the colleges with some masters. But in the life point, you are just hiding yourself and you think you know everything by reading some epics. You say, I read this Granth or that epic. But if you think you have understood of your own, then why did you join your school and colleges? Why did you go anywhere? So the subject of truth is the father of all the subjects, the master of all the subjects. So can you understand the subject which includes all the subjects of the world? So that is so deep subject needs a deep master. But you think that, no, I have understood because I had been the big post holder, I am so rich man, so I can understand this of my own. Then You should be in bliss. If you're not in bliss, you're not yet understood. So better you understand, make your life in the clear state, make yourself complete free of all the thoughts of the outside world getting attached inside, and that only is possible with the everything you have known about the truth. To be in connection with the truth, continue with the teaching of the truth till you reach to the destination, till you achieve the goal where you will be completely in the essence of bliss. Bliss means nothing in the world can make you sad now anymore. Nothing can make in the world happy anymore to you. You are stable in all the circumstances. And the stability is the God. Stability is the truth. In all the situations, if you remain in the same state of mind, that only is called the truth. The truth comes from the true teachings through the truth master. So without the master, you could not clear even one class in your whole lifetime. So without the true master, you cannot reach to the top, the world of truth. And life will keep on moving from one birth to the other birth. So it is you who has to decide either to be clever, not to search the master or to be with him, or I have to search and sit under the one to know about the life, because life had already gone. I have so less time. So let me learn so that I can get clear from the birth and death cycle and make this life the success.